Alright, so here's my Honda Fit. I am trying to take off the sway bar right here. So it's basically mounted by two bolts, the bracket on, one on each side. There's one bolt right there, and the bolt I have my little socket with a little U-joint on there. So I have the steering cocked all the way to the right. That way it stretches out this the steering bellow right here, this accordion. So it gives me that much more space because it's really tight in there between the bellow, the steering bellow right here, and the where the bracket is. So it's real tight in there. That gives me space. Okay. So hopefully I could do this without bumping the camera. Let's see. So I kind of got it in there already. It's actually surprisingly not on very tight at all. You would think it would be tighter, but it's actually not. It's a 12 millimeter. So I'm glad I have this ratchet. Without this ratchet, it'd be definitely harder. But at the same time, sometimes it feels like it's harder with this ratchet too. So just basically it's kind of slow going. I'm gonna try a regular socket wrench because that neck bending was kind of giving me problems there. Oh man, this way here, the problem with this one is that there's not much space, or it's not long enough. It's hard to reach. Man, the camera's like ran away too. Oh shit. I don't have to. I'm reaching in too far. I don't have any leverage when I'm reaching in at that. My arm's completely stretched out. Let's try this one. Oh shit, I felt it right there. Oh, god damn it. I need to make sure the socket is straight. Okay, then I got it. So anyways, need to make sure the socket is sitting in straight, nice and square in there. Otherwise it does, it will cockeyed and strip the head. Unfortunately, is that this doesn't fit a ratcheting. Doesn't fit. The space here. It doesn't fit a ratcheting box wrench. If it did, I would have used that. That would have been the easiest thing, but it doesn't fit. It fits a regular box wrench and a socket. But that space in there is just too tight. It's just too tight to fit anything. So you just keep on doing this, just keep on working at it. Do a little bit at a time, whatever works for you, whatever fits. So anyway, so you gotta loosen these ones on both sides, and the other one you need to loosen is Down here, actually, I already did it. The end of this sway bar with the shoot. The oh man. Okay, the steering is actually. Oh, I can't turn it. The steering is actually hung up on here. But anyways, so there's the joint, basically the bottom end of this joint here. It's the same thing. It's 12 millimeter, and this is a 5 millimeter Allen. 12 outside and 5. So the same thing down on the bottom. So you gotta loosen that up to get the bottom of the swing arm down here. Get that out. You guys can see that. So here's the joint. I already took it off earlier. So yeah. So let me do this off camera. Just you guys don't need to see me struggling with this. It's just gonna take a while. All right. So here's the end on the passenger side. The end of the sway bar. Oh, jeez, that's hard. Wow, it's hard. Whew, really hard. So they actually, I think they Loctite this thing. That's why it feels so hard. And now spinning it like this too, I can feel the resistance. I feel like there's Loctite there on the threads. Yeah, it's definitely Loctite. Okay. How's that? Because it's not that corroded. Looking at it, it's actually not that corroded. Could have been corrosion, but it looks kind of like Loctite to me. Might be a little bit of corrosion, but I think mostly Loctite. All right, so let's move over to this side. So, I left the steering turned to the right. The side I had to turn to the right on the other side. So I'm not sure if that was actually good or not. For this side, but let's see. So with the other side, when I took the camera out of the way, it was so much easier for me to do with this. So let's see if the camera is a harm or not. See, so this thing's squeezed together. I want to see if I have more room this way or not. Nope, that doesn't fit. Okay, this side has a little bit of room. Okay, it moved. So yeah, so this thing is not that, that's not really that tight. This is only a 12 millimeter, right? It's only a 12 millimeter bolt, so it shouldn't be very tight. So actually, with the bellow, the steering rack bellow here out of the way, it's actually even easier. Maybe I turned it the wrong way earlier. I should have turned it to that way it's scrunched up instead. Let's see, where's my socket? Let me see if I could use a regular socket wrench on this. On here. See right there? Because the bellow squished together is actually less. It's actually less. It's actually less clearance for the socket to get in there. Yeah, it's less clearance for sure. So yeah, so when the bellow stretched out, it actually has more clearance. Yeah, I can't get it in. Nope, I can't get it in on this side. So I had to turn the steering wheel to the other way. Well, let me do this other side for now. Got plenty of space on this other side. Camera's kind of in the way too. And I'm like totally stretching as much as I could here. Oops. Okay, spinning. That damn U-joint socket kind of makes it kind of hard because it keeps on wanting to twist and turn. That makes it really difficult to turn this thing. Each time I want to turn it, it just, the joint folds instead of spinning. So my left hand is actually pushing on the top of the socket, or the socket wrench here, pushing it so that way the socket stays put. It doesn't lift up off the nut, off the bolt. Okay, I think it's loose enough. It's loose enough. Yep. Okay, there it is. So I need to turn the steering wheel the other direction, lock it the other direction, so that way this bellow accordion part right here will stretch out, and it gives me a little bit more clearance, so I can get the socket in here. Because the way it is right now, it's crunched together. It does less clearance, and I can't get the socket in. It doesn't fit. Unfortunately, I wasn't really able to get the box wrench in there. If I could, I would. If I could, I would. Yeah, it's just this is a six point, so it doesn't have the capacity to do this. If this was a 12 point, I would probably be okay. But I don't have any 12 point tools. All my tools are 6 point. Because I don't trust 12 points because they just strip too easily. All right, so anyways, I'm gonna do the other side off the camera, but you guys get the idea. So just turn this the other way, and so that way I have access to that bolt. All right, so I have all the bolts loosened. Now I need to take off the actual bracket and the bushing. The cool thing is this one's actually removable. It's not glued on there. So you just kind of lift it up a little bit. Oh, so there's the bracket. All right, and the bushing as well. The bushing is a split bushing. It actually splits. Alright, it splits like so. So that's cool too. Some of them are just like solid and you can't take them out. So anyways, there's that. Move this light here. Okay. So I need to move the swing arm, or not the swing arm, the sway bar. So the other side has the it's what the main steering where I'm not sure this is hydraulic or if this is electric. I think it's electric. But anyways, the driver's side is where the main, where it's driven from, where the rack is connected. So this side is more open, more free. So basically, you have to clear out the bottom end or this arm end here first. Let's see. If I can do this, I have to go to the other side of the car and see how much clearance I have. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let me go to the other side. So let's say I don't have any clearance because my steering wheel is still turned. Let me turn the steering wheel back and see if I have space for that or not. Looks like there's more space this way, but I need to figure out how to clear this. This one here. I think I have more space on the other side. More space to move. Yeah, I think I have more space on the other side. Let's see if I can do it from the other side. Definitely have more space on the other side, and actually it's almost out. Let me show you how I did that. Okay, so here's the, you can see the bar down right here. Here's the bar down right here. All right, this bar. All right, so there's the bar right here. So the bar. You guys should see the bar. So basically, I'm bringing it down from underneath the drive shaft right here. Here's the drive shaft, and it's underneath. I'm just bring it down like so. Alright, so there you go. There's the bar right there. See that? Let's see if I could show from this angle here. Actually, let me go back into this angle. Just let's see stuff clearing out. There you go, it's out. Okay, so I basically kind of have to do like a spin basically. Let's look at how I did that. So basically this bar was in like that, and I basically kind of kind of the bar is like this. It's, you know, the bar sitting like that, right? So there's the bar across right here, and let's say my where my palm is the end of the bar. It's like that. So basically, I kind of went like this. I spun it around like that underneath the steering rack. Well, this bar is pretty heavy. Feels heavy. Feels heavier than the other one, but who knows. Anyways, so that was pretty easy.